Whether you're a man or a woman, you must understand that the environment that you are in, the circumstances, the people, the things that you see on your fucking phone, all of these things are very well designed and propagated towards you in a way to decline and extinguish that fire within you. If you're a man, it is masculinity, and if you're a woman, it is femininity. For men, they are weak, docile, and they cannot operate with the masculine urge to act and react when needed. Females, you guys don't have this inclination to perform as females. You're not as in tune with your emotions, and your aura has died as such, as an effect of such. Your environment and the things around you have done this in a way. It's been pre-planned in a way for this fire, this light within you to be extinguished. That is why you see less masculine men and less feminine women in the West. And it's very different, and it's very completely different from other parts of the world, because other parts of the world, regardless of the environment and the things that are propagated towards them, it is in their lineage. It is passed down lineage after lineage, how this is how a man should act and this is how a woman should perform. This is how a man, he's supposed to act and react and take care of the household, provide, be of service, go to work, and do things of value for the household. The woman is supposed to serve, take care of the children, educate, instill them with educational values, and lead them and together be able to provide a better life. But no, this has been extinguished. It's shown as error. The man and the woman operate in two opposing views. It's not coherent anymore, and it has been done by design to extinguish this fire within both genders. You must understand this, and you must fight the urges that you see. You must fight the propaganda, the propagation that you see on a daily basis, whether it's on the phone. You're not a celebrity, right? You're not a celebrity. It doesn't matter what the Jenners have going on, what the Kardashians have going on. It does not matter. You are not them. They propagate a viewpoint to you that they believe is correct and what they believe is reality, when it's not the case for the rest of the 8 billion people on this planet, is it? It is not the way of the family householder life is run in other parts of the world, is it? You take this one idealistic way of living, and you put it on a pedestal, and you believe everybody and yourself should propagate towards this and behave and portray it in a way that serves you. That's the most selfish. That is the most selfish and breaking thing I've heard. From lineages, from generations, the way a house has performed, the way a householder life has performed. Man, woman, unite, family, kids, generations, working together as a team, moving forward together. You want to break that. You believe that you just, like you were born 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it is. You believe with your new age ideas and your new age propaganda within your head. You believe that you're about to change this way of living. You're about to change this way of being. And perhaps I am not demoralizing your goals and your ways of being that seem to be extravagant. What I am saying is the common idealistic way of living, the common way to reach the goal, and the goal is always self-realization. The goal is self-realization in the householder life, in the life that a householder provides, a man and a woman, a kids, a family, going to work, family, house, school, what all these things it provides is it brings you closer towards self-realization. And 98% of you must follow that path exquisitely. But you cannot follow that path if a man is not a man and a woman is not a woman. If a woman wants to be a man and a man wants to be a woman, this does not work. It does not work at all. It does not work at all. So the man has to embody his masculine essence and the woman has to embody her feminine essence. Right? That's the viewpoint. Essentially, that's what it is. And how do you do this? How do you do this, King Pranny? How do you do this? First, you must understand that everything that you see, your social media, entertainment, celebrities, all these things outside of yourself is propagated towards you, extinguishing that fire within yourself. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have this fire to operate as you are. A man is a man, a woman is a woman. And it's there, all these propaganda machines are there to extinguish this fire within you. It does whatever it takes to destroy the householder life, to destroy the essence, destroy the fire within you. You must look at these forms of propaganda machine and refuse to partake in whatever the world has to offer and be so firm and so fine in your own essence, your own stature, that even if a boulder came to move you, you would stand still and you would stand sturdy without moving at all. You have to be stern and firm in your own convictions. Because if you do not know who you are, if you do not know what it is that you are deep down within yourself, the world will attempt to tell you what you should be. And you will accept that viewpoint blindly. You will accept that propaganda blindly. The Kardashian would say, you must be this, you must do this. If he doesn't perform like this, dump him in the trash. And now you're 9 dudes in, 3 bodies in, 15 drinks into the night, and you're lost and you're depressed and you're sad and you're weak and you want to go do the same thing tomorrow night. You want to go to the club again. You want to go see that dude that's just waiting to pour you more drinks, he's just waiting for his opportunity to sleep with you until you're drunk enough. Like, this is just the way that people think at these events. Isn't it absurd that everybody just thinks the same? Isn't it absurd that everyone has the same outcome at the end of the night? So think, observe these events. Observe that dude is just waiting for you to give up your guard and for him to pour up another drink or a shot for you so he can take you home. Observe that dude over there has been jacking himself all week and this is the most amount of women he's seen his entire life and he's excited to talk to a woman tonight. Observe these things, right? Observe these things, sweetheart. You must look at these things and you must say, okay, that dude does not know himself and that dude does not know himself either. It's just a matter of fact of self-realization. They have a long journey to go compared to you. You being observant of these things, you being able to see other people's way of being and their inclinations towards their desires and their propaganda and what they are propagated towards, you being able to observe this gives you wisdom. It gives you experience. It gives you wisdom in the point that now you won't make that same mistake. Now you're able to see if any of that propaganda or if any of the same way that brought that man into a rut, if it's propagated towards you, you're able to see and say no. You're able to consciously with your willpower refuse and say no, not this. This is not the way. This is not the way. You're able to see it and say I know what this is. I know what it leads to. It leads to where he's at. It leads to where he's at. I don't want to be there. I want to be what I am, embody what I am, my true essence, my aura. I want to vibrate as my own being. You must understand that you have to vibrate and radiate your own light, your own essence within you. That is the only way that you can shut down all the propaganda worldviews of others. The media machines, the Jenners, the Kardashians, the Ace families, they don't matter. They're all hysterical shows. They're all comedians. All they are there present for is to provide you with entertaining value. That is it. And by providing you with entertainment, they're also degrading you in such a way that you don't realize. They are degrading you. They're demoralizing you, taking away your standards, your ethics, your values, all these things. They're stripping you of it. And the only way that you can stand firm and provide and still engage in value without being stripped of your values is being observant of these things. You have to see it for what it is, and the only way you can do that is using your willpower and staying firm in your own sturdiness and your own convictions of yourself. You have to be firm in your own convictions, in your own way of being, in your own light, in your own essence. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. Because if you're not comfortable in your own skin, what makes you think that you're going to inspire the next person watching you, or that next girl, or that little girl, or that dude over there to be themselves? If you can't do it, why would they? Your way of being is a message. The philosophy of you is a message. It's a message to that dude. It's a message to that girl. It's a message to that girl younger than you that wow, this person is truly being themselves no matter the circumstance, no matter the environment. It does not matter what the norm, what the trend is for this person. He or she will always embody what they believe is the correct. What is the correct way? What is the correct path? And that the only way that you can really embody that or listen to that is by listening to your soul, listening to your heart. For somehow, no matter how cliche it is, it does have the answer to life. It is the path. It is the root. It is the root. Like the way that you are, the more in tune you are with yourself, with your own soul, you're able to now take the correct choice, the correct path in life. And you can only do that. You can only listen to this voice within you if you're firm in your own convictions. You have to be sturdy. You cannot be doubtful. You have to be very stern about these things. You have to be very stern in your way of being. Because now when you're stern in your way of being, now you become a way of light. You become a ray of light and motivation for others. Now others see you and they look, this man, this woman, They move differently. I like that. They have something that I do not, and I want to relate to it. I want to learn from them, and they approach you, and they understand. They want to understand you. They want to understand your way of being. This is very real, guys. This is very real. In a room of white sheep, the black one stands out, and the white sheep asks the black sheep how he became like that, and what are the ways and the tactics and the methodologies he used to get there, and like why they remain as white sheep, and why he's a black sheep. This is very real. The outlier effect is very real. Understand that the way that you live your life here is not the same as the way that they live it in the West, or sorry, in the East, because in the East their standards and their morals and their ethical conducts, it's very stern. It's very rigid. Perhaps the poor people understand more. I truly believe the poor understand more. Possibly it's because they have more heart than we do here in the West. They have more understanding. They have more conviction, more wisdom. No matter what the world throws at them, they're stern. They're firm in their own way of being. They do not change for you, or anybody. They are who they are, and they pass down those values, ethics, morals, and values to the younger generations, and that's why those generations are somewhat sturdy as well. You need to understand that you are not who you believe you are, and you are who the world says you are. Understand that. Understand that you are just a composition of what the world tells you to be. Understand that you are just whatever your latest Instagram reels were showing. Dive deep, man. Dive deep within yourself and understand that you have this own way of aura, this essence within you, and embody that. Embody you.